Are we gonna do another one?
Nope, we are live now. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, just get
What are you
away
gonna do?
from there. Stop it. We'll see if anyone comes on tonight. And that's Super Bowl, so may not.
Hi.
Isn't there gonna be a Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl's on TV. I'm just saying some people come on here and watch the live stream.
What's a live stream?
It's on YouTube, so we're on YouTube right now. So everyone, it's just Super Bowl Sunday, obviously, so I'm not expecting very many people, but we'll see what happens. Got the kids on here tonight. They've never actually watched the Super Bowl, right? This your first one? Yeah. So we had a little Super Bowl party here tonight. It was pretty fun to just have some special snacks before bed, and we'll see how long they last. But just hopping on here for a couple minutes to do Sunday night live stream with you guys. Trying to pull up the comments here. I don't know if there's anyone on yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
So if you have any questions for me or the children, you can go ahead and ask them, and we'll answer your questions. I don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, other than the fact that I'm still pretty behind on editing. Still getting out a couple videos a week, but I have 4 or 5 in the hopper, and I have 1 more to film tomorrow. So still lots of content on the way. Definitely won't have any issues there in the coming weeks, at least.
Get more speed.
All right. Paul's in the house. Good to have you. Big Dog's in the house. Summer's in the house. Meatloaf's excited the kids are here. Secret Ghost says hi. Carter says hi.
Go away, Lily.
So our kids do homeschool, so they don't actually go anywhere. They're just here. Give head pats to all of them.
Stop it now.
What are you doing?
She's being in the way.
If you want to come over here, be over here. Quit messing around.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Abby, lose the attitude.
Did that? Is that the video that you just shot?
We're doing the video right now. We're making the video as we speak.
I mean this one. I mean this one.
That's the same video.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. You're not gonna do that, child.
Yeah.
What's up, Kevin? Good to have you. Let's go 49ers, says Zach. Yeah, who do you guys got tonight? That was my prediction as well. Stop it. That was my prediction as well. I was guessing 35-20 was my final score. It's looking pretty good so far. That's fairly accurate. So we'll see what happens. But I just didn't think Mahomes would be good enough to hang with this 49ers defense. They're just really good. Plus, if the 49ers win, it makes the Vikings look not as bad, since that's who beat the Vikings in the playoffs. So, anyways. Summer says she has the same Mickey Mouse, but hers is almost 40 years old. Who has Mickey Mouse, Lily? This one? Ours isn't quite that old. Probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old.
Then there's another Mickey Mouse, and you and
There's another Mickey Mouse like him.
There's another Mickey Mouse like him in you and Mommy's closet.
Is there really?
Maybe.
Okay.
There is not JoJo. Is there? No.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't watched the Super Bowl, Zach, in probably... I haven't actually watched the game. I mean, obviously, I always watch the highlights, that kind of stuff. So I continue to do that, but...
Lily, stop showing Minnie Mouse. Mickey.
Abby, just leave her alone. She's not being
her
loud.
that.
She's not doing anything. So this is our first time having the game on cable here. So it's been it's cool with the kids, because then they get to kind of experience something different,
In the way.
and they get a special night to hang out. So that's pretty cool, and everyone gets to stay up late tonight. So that's always fun as well. Melissa's in the house. Roger's in the house. Let's see. Kevin says, make sure to let the kids know rugby is the only real sport. Football is just always on TV. That's, rugby is, I don't understand how they score in rugby. That's the only problem. I do think football would actually be improved if they would get rid of the pads and the helmets, because then they wouldn't be trying to just hurt each other all the time. Okay, you gotta get out of the way.
Yeah, go.
Because I can't see.
Yeah, me neither.
So, yeah, I think football would actually be improved, and you'd have less head injuries because people wouldn't want to lead with their head because they wouldn't be wearing a helmet. So, I don't know. I think football needs to make that transition at some point. We'll see if they ever do. Let's see. Melissa says, had a blast today. Yeah, that was really fun. We had a service today that was all about worship at church, and so we had a sermon on worship, and then we worshiped at the beginning just a little bit, and then we had kind of a lot more worship at the end. So it took a long time to get through church today. We were there almost 2 hours, so that was a little bit more than I anticipated, but I didn't hear any complaints, so it worked out. Paul's reminding everyone to hit the like button. Let's see. Melissa says, you rock down the house today with worship and the sermon. Well, not me, but, our sound people cranked it up a little bit today. That was helpful. And then, obviously, we have a whole team, and we have a really great God. That's what it's all about. Not about me whatsoever, so... Summer says, Abby, I have a puppet. His name is Simon. You should sing Jesus Loves Me in church with him. Would you do that?
Which puppet?
Would you ever sing with a puppet?
Uh.
You don't know, maybe? She seems undecided, Summer, so maybe you'll have to bring it someday and introduce the puppet. I've heard they're trying to bring back the puppets in kids' church, too, so that should be coming back here in the next few weeks, so they'll be used to puppets again. Did you know that? No? So if you have kiddos, our church is going to be even more fun than it already is. Jean says, hi, how are you? I'm doing really well. It was a fun day today. It was nice that it warmed up. We had all that snow this morning, and then it was gone. By the time we got out of church, it was pretty much gone. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
No.
No? You gonna talk to anybody?
I don't know.
All right. If you guys haven't seen it, I just posted Abby's birthday interview, 2 hours ago maybe?
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. It was pretty fun. We always have a good time with that. You guys are about an hour past bedtime. You feeling tired? No.
I'm made for the
You're made-
I looked at the video.
What?
What did you say? You're made for the dark?
Uh-huh.
What's that from?
I'm made for the dark.
Is that from like PJ Masks or something?
I
I'm
fell
made
over
for
in
the
the
dark
video.
though. Okay. Okay. I'm made for the dark.
I fell over.
Okay. Daddy, is the video going while I'm saying this?
Yeah, it's going the whole time. Sorry, I'm just reading comments here. There's trying to find where I was at. Oh, Melissa said she's coming Thursday too. So yeah, we're gonna have Thursday night worship this week. That's gonna be really great. And then we also have Kids Jam too. So anyone with kids ages 5 to 12, they can come out to the church on Wednesday, and that's always a good time for them.
Five or more.
You excited for Kids Jam to be back this week?
Uh-huh. When are we gonna go?
Wednesday.
When?
Wednesday night. It's 3 days away. Bless you.
So not tomorrow, not the next day, but the next day?
Correct. Yep.
Yay.
Let's see here.
You got me sneezing.
Ultimate, or Jean says, feeling a little better. That's good. Ultimate says, what are your thoughts about politics at the moment? I mean, anything specific? I'm assuming the impeachment. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. Obviously, he's going to be acquitted either way, so it's not like it really matters. So then you have to decide whether he actually did anything wrong. I do believe that he probably did, to some extent, what they said. I don't know that that's actually bad. Obviously, if Joe Biden is not a presidential candidate, it's actually a great thing. I just wish he would be, checking out all of the other people that are overseas making millions of dollars from companies that have no qualifications, the same way that Hunter Biden did. And so there's major corruption, obviously, in world politics and in national politics. It's something that needs to be taken care of one way or the other. I hope that all of this impeachment stuff, that it doesn't get lost in the process, that needs to be rooted out either way. So that's where I'm at on that whole deal.
With me.
Huh?
With me in the video.
There you are. Let's see here. Ultimate 60 says, thoughts on the Democratic primary, Biden, Bernie. I don't see anyone on the Democrat side that I feel like could actually beat Donald Trump, except maybe Michael Bloomberg. He's the only one I think that would maybe have a shot. I don't know if he's too late to the game, and I think it's a huge mistake for him not to show up to the early states. But other than that, yeah. Bernie Sanders is just a straight-up socialist, and that's actually not even a bad thing anymore in our political culture, which is terrifying to me. Joe Biden is just, I don't know, he's Joe Biden. I don't think anyone feels strongly actually for him. I just think that he's just the establishment candidate, and if he gets in there, I think he'll get beat like Bob Dole got beat. He'll get beat like Mitt Romney got beat. Those second-term candidates where they try to get an establishment person in there, they just historically have not done very well in the general election. But I don't know. With the economy's too good, I think, for Trump to lose, unless the economy really falters or he does something really, really terrible. What are you doing? Crazy.
I made for the dark.
What is that from?
I don't know.
It's from something, isn't it?
Oh,
Is it from Batman, a Lego movie or something?
I don't know.
Okay.
I forget what it's from.
Let's see. Interception, Zach says.
What about Carolinas and Nutcrackers?
Oh, they did, is that what it's from, Joey?
No.
Okay.
I forget what it's from.
Ultimate says, I agree with you. I'm a big Trump guy, honestly. That's cool. That's cool. Abby, who do you want to win tonight?
49ers, just like you.
49ers? Okay.
You wanted the 49ers to win.
I do, yeah. It's really weird watching Super Bowl commercials with no sound because they're all, like, really crazy. And I can't piece it together at all of what's happening. All right. I think just with the Super Bowl and all that stuff, there is 12 people on here. I thought everyone would be occupied with the Super Bowl. I guess Kevin's not. He's a rugby fan. But the rest of you. Are there any other questions for us? If you have any questions, ask them now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to jump off of here. It's already been 15 minutes, and we'll see once we hit 15 minutes on the dot. I'm going to begin signing off, unless you have a question, and then we'll go from there.
What?
You have anything else to say?
See you in the next one.
You have any questions or anything you want to say, Joey?
See you next one.
All right. Gene says, good night, Pastor Andy. God bless. See you Thursday. Yes, absolutely. See you Thursday. Make sure to make plans to come out on Thursday. That was the challenge from today's sermon, actually. In our 9-week challenge, it was show up on Thursday.
What was the challenge today?
We've been doing a challenge every week at church.
What challenge, though?
Well, the Daniel fast was the first one. That was the first challenge. You did that.
Yeah.
And this one was to come to worship night if you've never been to worship night before. Come out and worship with us. So.
What are those challenges for?
It's just how we started our year. The first 9 weeks of the year, we called it the 9-week challenge. So we did one on prayer, and we did one on family, and we did one on reading the Bible. Lots of different stuff.
So why do you do those?
It was just something we decided we were going to do. We felt like we wanted to do that with the whole church together.
But why? Why though?
Just to get closer to God. Isn't that a good thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
All right. Ultimate 60s, good night. Glad to see you. I don't feel like I've ever seen you here before, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Melissa, see you Thursday. Absolutely. And Roger, good night, sir. God bless you all. We will see you next Sunday night at 9 o'clock. We'll do a little bit longer next time, Melissa. I promise. See you then. Bye.